All right, so let's review where we left off. Last time we had created a server using Node.js, and we had installed the Express library, and we used it to create for ourselves a simple server that listened on port 3000. We created a couple of controllers that implemented a RESTful a web API. We created two of them, right? One that provided the data for quizzes, and another one that provided data for questions. Let's take a look at the quiz controller. So for the quiz controller, right, we provided two endpoints, one for quizzes, right, and then all for being able to retrieve all the quizzes, and one for being able to retrieve a specific quiz, right? If you give me the primary key of a quiz, we would provide that one quiz. The actual fetching and retrieval of the data was not implemented by the controller itself. Instead, it was implemented by a service. Now, the service declared and implemented two functions that manipulated the quizzes, right? In this case, the array of quizzes. Now, this array of quizzes was hard-coded, and these are the three quizzes that we were displaying, that we were going to be using for display purposes. Now, for the questions, right, we had a separate controller, right? And when we go into that controller, we see that we only have one endpoint, which is the find questions for an ID, and which retrieve the ID from the parameters, and then use a service to find that quiz find all the questions for the given quiz. For this, the actual implementation was implemented by the question service server, right? That implemented the single CRUD operation, the find quiz questions for quiz, and then exported it, and it retrieved the different questions based on the quiz ID parent. That makes sense? Right. So that's what we had, right, from the server's point of view. So let's see if we can integrate a client to talk to our server now.